what a tremendous victory for Penn State, beating number 2 Ohio State, coming back 21-7 in the fourth quarter. What a momentous moment for this program, James Franklin, these kids. I mean, it's fantastic for all of them.
Yeah, I mean, really one of the greatest wins they've ever had. Certainly in the regular season. That could be a separate video. And the way they came back, everything they've been through to beat Ohio State here when no one really gave them a chance, and really as the game was unfolding, it didn't really look like they had a chance to win. They've really been a resilient team that has, but now I think this just really changes everything. It provides a belief in themselves and a belief in them from their fan base. I mean, nobody had really experienced this with them really in a number of years.
Look, we can break down a lot of football. I would just like to go and say this could be the turning point for Penn State football history. We could look back 10 years from now. I don't think there are any question marks right now. There's no one out there questioning James Franklin anymore.
Right.
There's no hot seat talk. There's no, this should be a great night for recruiting with all the kids that were here. This could be the turning point that gets this program back on. They'll be ranked this week again for the first time in 5 years.
Yeah, and you look, first of all, their defense has played tremendously for the last 10 quarters. When you go back to the second half of the Minnesota game, their offense made enough plays and has that quick strike capability, and their special teams totally turned the game around after really being on the verge of losing the game.
Complimentary football. They got it from all three phases. And again, just the way we look at Penn State football, everybody thought 2017. Well, now with the way the schedule sets up, and look, we don't want to put the cart before the horse, but 10-2 is certainly a possibility right now. No one thought that after 49-10 at Michigan.
Right, and while everybody thought about 17 being the year that they turned the corner, they still had to prove that they could beat Ohio State or Michigan, and there was no guarantee if they came in here and lost by 3 scores that they were going to go out to Columbus and win. So, I mean, this does so much for their psyche in so many different areas. Hey, you got to have a signature win to hang your hat on. They finally have it, and I'm happy for James Franklin. The way they've turned the corner. They suspended a kid leading into this game. I mean, his players have not gotten in trouble. He's built the program, I think, the right way.
I agree. I would say congratulations to James Franklin as well. It's taken a lot. This is the first ranked opponent he's beaten here. There is no one out there, including any of us in the media, that can question. James Franklin bought himself a lot of time here. Now there's got to be a lot of belief. Again, we don't know what the future will hold, but this is the kind of win on this kind of night in front of 107,000 people with 170 recruits here, where you can look and say, hey, we do belong back up there with the big boys.
Yeah, it's definitely a building block. It not only gives them a good future, but it gives them a good present, which they really hadn't had. I think there were too many doubters, and there were. Almost no one in the media picked them to win this game.
One kid from the collegiate. One. I saw one person all week. It was some kid. So congratulations to whoever that was.
Give them the credit. Backlash. Give them credit.
All right. For Neil Rudel, I'm Corey Geiger-Phillips. More on our video. Just a tremendous win for Penn State. Everyone's going to savor this one, as James Franklin said.